are in a sucky job and the pay is okay, but the job sucks. Yours is just the opposite. You have a job that you love and the pay is not what it should be for you. Now, I heard you say that you get a chance to interact and engage with the community, and that's a good thing. Any job that allows you to engage with the community is a good thing. The pay thing, now, there's a couple of things that we can do here. I don't suggest that you leave your job because I do believe that anyone that finds their dream job is going to make great money in it eventually. So now, what my suggestion would be to stay with the job, learn all that you can, and when that time comes and you just can't, you've reached the ceiling as far as your pay. Now I know that you're working the job of two or three other guys or two or three other people. I understand that part, but all of that is experience for you. So when you go into the consulting part, I don't know exactly because you didn't say what kind of job it was, but you did say it was dealing with the community. So whenever you go, whenever you do decide to leave, I don't know how old you are. If I knew how old you were, I could probably give you a little more insight. But whatever you're going to do, that because you love that job, all of that is just training for you. Yes, the pay sucks. I understand that. But all of it is a learning experience for you. When you cannot learn anymore, then I suggest move on and move on to a better, not so much as from job to job, but actually whatever your field is or whatever this is that allows you to engage with the community, I would think maybe you might want to go into the same field. You might want to interact with them. You might want to become a lobbyist. You might want to get involved with the politic part of it where you can still, because it sounds like you have because you said you love your community and activist movement. I'm hearing activists here. So I understand that you love engaging with the community, and I'm thinking activists, I'm thinking lobbyists, I'm thinking politicians, I'm thinking those three things because even though whatever your job is with the community, with your enactment with the community, I'm believing that it can go much further. So my suggestion would be, and this is just my suggestion, I have an opinion like everyone. My opinion would be I would stay there. I would give it a little more time because I didn't hear you say that you were experienced. I mean, you had so much experience that, you just felt like you were not only underpaid, but you felt like your experience was far more than your coworkers. I didn't hear you say that. So what I'm assuming is that your experience is you're getting other experience while you're there. I'm hearing when I read that you're getting other experience and other. Yes, it does seem taxing because you're working the job of two or three people, but you will have more experience, and when you do decide to go into whatever it is that you will go into later on, you will know those jobs and you will be able to get the proper fit when you start to delegate or when you start to hire and go into your hiring process. You'll be able to get those people that will actually fit that job because you're not in the blind on that job, and you know how that job is how the person is supposed to operate on that job, and you understand that job. So I don't think that it's a serious problem. Like I said, you don't have your age here, so I don't know how old you are, and I don't know how long you've been on the job. It's just kind of general, so I can't really narrow it down. If you were, say, if you were in your 20s, I would say that you probably have a little more life there with the job. If you were 50 or 60, I would say if it's your dream job, then you might want to figure out how you can do some consulting business outside, or build a consulting business outside of your work. because you would really try to figure out how you could kind of just transcend into that business, which would pay you what you want to. But do know this, that when you start your own business and you're your own boss, there's a lot of responsibility that goes with that. There's, where you just go to work and just get a paycheck and have some benefits and that kind of, that's different. When you have your own business, you've got to incorporate all of that into your business, and you've got to, and your employees and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot that goes with that. So my suggestion to you would be to give it, like I said, give it some more time if you're young. If you're older, and before you transcend out of that or transition out of that job, I would start building some steps towards a consulting firm, or how I could address the community and go possibly into a political arena. And I hope that answers your question. This is so new. Normally we're critiquing businesses. Normally we're critiquing people. We're talking about different things that are happening in the community, and this is a different kind of forum for me, but I'm very excited about this, and I do want you to continue to send me questions, continue to send me emails. Let me know what you think about the new show, and let me know. Let's talk about questions, and we can agree to disagree. I want to be able to hear your feedback and you hear my feedback as well. As usual, I just enjoy coming into your home. I love it that you're always just kind of sitting on the couch just listening. And when I talk to others, I get the feedback. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about everything. And what I want you to remember after every segment of the show, I want you to remember that all the love that you give out, do not forget to give some back to yourself, okay? Listen, I'm Dr. Rick, and this is the new TV format show, Dr. Rick's TV show. Send your comments, send your questions, send them to the station, email me, let me know what you think about the new format. And as always, I just love talking to you. I'm Rick, Dr. Rick, TV show. Thank you again for watching, and always be nice to yourself. Rick, Rick, the critic, Rick, the critic, 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 Rick, Rick, the critic, Rick, Rick, the critic. Rick, the critic, when she come into your place, so you best not forget it. She gon' tell you how it is, cause she's Rick the critic. When she all up in your city, oh, you best not forget it. Let you know if she like it, and if she get with it. Let the whole world know and be the first to admit it. Let you know if she's good and if she dig it, cause she's Rick the critic. Rick, Rick the critic, Rick the critic, Rick the critic. She the first to admit it if she can't dig it, cause she's Rick the critic, 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 Rick the critic.